Dear friends, today we will see, learn and hear how electricity was first discovered in the world, through whom and how. The story of electricity. Long ago, before the modern world existed, before cities, before technology, the earth was covered in darkness. When the sun disappeared, night brought fear and uncertainty. Humans relied only on fire, fragile, temporary, and dangerous. But in the sky, there was something far more powerful. A sudden flash, a deafening sound, a force beyond understanding. Lightning. For thousands of years, people feared it. They believed it was the power of gods. They watched it, but they could not explain it. Around 600 BCE, in ancient Greece, a philosopher named Thales of Miletus made a simple yet extraordinary observation. He rubbed a piece of amber with cloth and noticed that small objects, like dust and feathers, were attracted to it. It was a tiny discovery, but it was the first step toward understanding electricity. At that time, no one knew what it meant, but history had quietly begun to change. For nearly 2,000 years, this mysterious force remained unknown. People observed, wondered, and moved on. Electricity existed, but it was still invisible, untouchable, and uncontrollable. Then, in the year 1600, an English scientist named William Gilbert began to study this strange force. He introduced a new word, electricus, inspired by the Greek word for amber. For the first time, electricity had a name, and with a name came understanding. In 1752, during a storm, Benjamin Franklin performed a dangerous experiment. He flew a kite into the stormy sky, with a metal key tied to the string. As the storm raged, sparks appeared on the key. In that moment, he proved something incredible. Lightning is electricity. The mystery of the sky was no longer a mystery. It was science. In 1800, an Italian scientist named Alessandro Volta changed everything. He invented the first battery, a device that could produce a continuous flow of electricity. For the first time, humans didn't just observe electricity, they could create it. Then came one of the most important discoveries in history. In 1831, Michael Faraday discovered that electricity could be generated by moving a magnet through a coil of wire. This was electromagnetic induction. This single idea became the foundation of modern power generation. It is how we produce electricity, even today. And then came light. In 1879, Thomas Edison developed a practical electric light bulb. For the first time in human history, darkness could be defeated, instantly. Cities lit up, homes became brighter. Night was no longer a barrier. Electricity transformed the world. Factories became faster, streets became safer, life became easier. The modern age had begun. Today, electricity is everywhere. It powers our homes, our technology, our communication, our entire way of life. From smartphones to satellites orbiting the Earth, everything depends on electricity. And now, the journey continues. The world is moving toward cleaner energy, solar power, wind energy, hydroelectricity. The future of electricity is sustainable, efficient, and limitless. Electricity was never invented by a single person. It was discovered, explored, and developed over thousands of years. From a simple piece of amber to a world filled with light. This is not just the story of electricity. It is the story of human curiosity, human persistence, and human progress. Electricity is not just power, it is the light of civilization.